Welcome back, guys, to another episode of The Misconception and the Opinion of the Conservative. I am Tiffany Van, and I have Miss Ruth Moulton here with me. How are you today?
I am great, Tiff. And you?
Good. I'm doing great.
Election time, be here soon.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Get on the right path.
I just want to hurry up and get it over with.
The commercials are annoying.
I mean,
And
I've been so focused on this election.
Okay.
Really trying to push, the candidates that I think should win.
Yes.
Get their message out.
Yes.
On my platforms. I just really feel like I've been really going hard, because I hate when people give both sides, and I feel like the media has been, one-sided, and I want people to make a clear choice.
Yes.
I want people to know both sides.
Yes.
So, I just think it's just important. The facts are the facts. You can't fabricate the facts. I mean, it just is what it is.
It is.
But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Just, because then once that happens, then it's like, okay, it's a breath of fresh air. Where do we go next?
Is it? Will it?
Where do we go next?
Are they going to steal it? Are they going to cheat? What you going to do? And I know it didn't happen, right?
Oh, man. So I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best.
A light at the end of the tunnel.
We need a change.
Financial tunnel.
We got to get the Biden administration out.
Yes.
So,
we need to go back to other countries fearing us instead of us being doormats. Instead of all of them getting together ready to pounce.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, that's where I'm at with it. So, but moving on, I want to talk about let's talk about healthcare, because this is a big one for a lot of people.
It is.
People are like, I had some people tell me, well, I'm going to vote for whoever is giving us healthcare. Let me say this real quick.
Free healthcare?
I think that's what they were referring to, yes.
Oh, okay.
And not only that, the Obamacare. Now,
oh God,
here's the thing. As I stated before, I don't know if I did or not, but Trump is not going to do away with Obamacare. If you're on it, people are worried. He's not going to do away with it. He already said if he cannot replace it with anything better,
correct,
he will not replace it. Okay, so
yes,
you don't have to be worried about that. Obamacare is okay, but it's, it is what it is. But also another thing, the Obamacare, that was that. Now, Kamala Harris. Now, people keep thinking that, the Democrats, they support, free health care benefits, blah,
socialism.
Blah, blah. Here's the thing. She was on the
View?
Bill Whitaker.
No. Okay, got you.
Interviewed her 60 Minutes, and she was flip-floppy on there. Now, he said, first you said you believe all Americans should have free health care. You supported it. Now you don't support it. So Kamala Harris does not believe everyone should have free health care. All right. So, but there's people who are voting for her specifically because they think that, she wants to all give us free health care. She wants to she thinks we should all have health care. She said on there now she doesn't support it now. So there you go.
So, okay.
Just want to let you know. So,
you know what? A lot of people would like a lot of things free. But things that are free, are they really free? And there's a difference between having health coverage and health care. Now, if you have health coverage,
that could be anything.
But you can't find a doctor that takes it.
Exactly. Or it could be crappy insurance.
Exactly. Which it
doesn't pay anything.
Which it is right now.
Yeah.
Because, again, here I am. I read it before it became law. And in his affordable health care, it's not affordable. All right. Or at least it wasn't from my husband and I. $1,200 a month with a $3,600 or $9,000 co-insurance part that we had to pay before they paid anything. I didn't find that to be affordable at all whatsoever. And he has in there that companies that accept it, along with Medicaid, they get paid less and they have to wait long. I'm sorry, not companies, doctors. They get paid less and they have to wait longer to get their money. Why do you think so many doctors they stop taking it? How many of the companies that covered it have left?
Wow.
Even there's a battle now with Children's Hospital because Keystone Mercy, I believe, Children's Hospital stopped taking it, which is a form of Medicaid, the Medicaid version of it.
So if it was great, you wouldn't have all these physicians, not willing.
They had bills too.
Take the insurance.
They had bills too.
They have to get paid,
and they get paid less.
Listen, what's going on? And.
But, okay, Tiff, have you ever been somewhere and things were free? Be it free food, free book bag, giveaway, whatever. Say free car, free anything.
Yeah.
How long is the line?
Oh, really long.
Okay.
Really long.
So how long do you have to wait?
I mean.
A long time,
probably.
probably.
A long time. And
the UK sent a message over. Sorry, UK said that the United States does not understand what's coming their way because they tried it like 9-11 years ago, and the way that it is right now is people are waiting like 18 months to see a doctor. So if they have cancer and whatnot, 18 months. Okay, you're before you get to a doctor.
Not only that, if you have to have surgery now, people have to wait weeks.
Yes.
Weeks.
Yes.
Just to, have a scheduled surgery.
Yes.
So that's, what if it's an emergency? Like you need it.
Exactly. But you're right. But the time frame is long, especially because I know there was a lot of people who didn't go to the doctors during the pandemic. So now that everything is open,
you couldn't. They wouldn't take you because, you had to do like virtual, and that was long as hell, to get an appointment. I mean, it was so many, it was just crazy during that time. I remember making an appointment was something. I mean,
and I remember it because my mother, she was getting chemo and radiation, and she was at the hospital often in 2020. So we were there in the hospital constantly with her, and she was fine, thank God. This was before the jab, everything else. What I call the jab, the vaccine.
Right.
That really wasn't a vaccine because it was a trial. They hadn't got a chance to try it on anyone.
And then you had to keep getting boosters after booster after booster. Like,
no.
I mean, that was crazy.
No.
Listen.
Even with a tetanus shot, it's not like that.
Right.
But
moving on.
But yeah, that insurance is
well,
I want to go back to the way insurance used to be. A lot of people in the younger generation,
it was great insurance.
They don't know how
really
it used to be though. They don't know about copay.
Right. Yeah.
They don't know those days, and they were good.
Yeah. And if you had a deductible, it was a small deductible.
But it was called co-insurance, like $1,500.
Your co-insurance, that was like after you paid your deductible.
Well, because
some insurances you had before the company would pay anything, you had to meet your deductible first, and then your co-pays or co-insurance kicked in.
But now, before Obama changed everything, it wasn't like that. If I went to the doctor and I paid my co-pay at $35 and my co-insurance was $1,500, that $35 went towards that $1,500. But then they did
have deductibles. I remember.
Okay.
They had deductibles.
Before,
and you had to meet your deductible first before you start paying your co-pay and all that, and then that's when part of the insurance kicked in.
Wow. See, now that, because when Rothman did my back surgery, I paid $0.
Well, that depends on the type of insurance. You may not have had a deductible.
No, because it was.
You know what I'm saying? There was some insurances that didn't.
Was
have
it this state that you're talking about? No,
it was PA.
Was
it?
Okay, because it was called it was a co-insurance.
Well, you have co-insurance, which is a percentage. I used to work in healthcare, so I
all right, okay, got you.
Insurances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Co-insurance is the percentage. The co-pay is the flat rate.
When you go to the doctor,
right, $30.
Yes,
so co-insurance is like a percentage. That's the percentage.
Okay, got you.
So yeah, so you didn't have co-pays, or you just had co-insurance?
I had both. But my co-insurance is like $1,500 and my copay. So if I paid $30 to go see a doctor, specialist, or whatever, that $30 went towards my co-insurance. Okay. So that number was going
here's
down.
The thing. PPO, I forget which one. It's the HMO had HMO had the copays. Okay. I think PPO, I forget, was it co-insurance or whatever. But I know definitely HMO was the copay. That's the flat rate.
Got you.
Boom, $20 copay. It was flat. It wasn't a percentage of anything.
Got you.
Yeah,
all right,
but yeah.
I got you.
So that was that.
I got you.
But yeah, it was definitely better back then. Now it just seems hard to really get insurance now, especially like Well, me, because, I don't have I'm not under a corporate,
right,
business where,
right.
So, I can get, insurance
like
under there.
Through your employer.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So, but it's something. But anywho, then now you have to go outside and the Obamacare or whatever and get a plan there.
And that sucks. That sucks.
Whatever.
But before all the changes, people from Canada, I remember them coming here to have surgeries because they didn't want to wait.
Wow.
I do know.
Now it's like,
Canada, will you take me? I know.
Yeah. So, that's that. But that's on them.
All right.
But anywho, moving on,
right.
I do want to talk about the food chemicals over here in our country.
Okay.
Now, other countries, they're very strict upon what can go inside their food. It's less calories, all of that. But over here, it's like quantity, and the quality has gone down tremendously.
Oh, yes.
That's a huge problem. I don't know what we need to do. I know I spoke to a congressperson that said they're trying to, Mr. David Winkler.
Okay, got you.
He said he's trying to do something.
I don't know. But it's the FDA. It's the FDA.
He said he was trying to. Listen, I can't quote the man, but he made it seem as like, once he get in Congress, he was trying to get some laws passed, whereas those certain things would not be passed if it doesn't meet quality standards.
But we have an
fake food and stuff. And
we have an
FDA
that is responsible for that and was supposed to have everything inspected.
But I think some laws have changed where now certain things will be able to go through, be passed.
Because they don't care. They want us to die. Just die. Forget the insurance.
Crazy,
we'll all just die. We'll everyone will be obese. Because look at our children. I know 8-year-olds with breasts and bras. Females.
Yeah.
Not implants. It's all of the stuff that's going into the foods. Why else would they be so upset at the farmers for selling their goods and products to people?
Right. Because the thing is, if it comes from the farm, it's healthier. It's coming from the ground.
They're not using pesticides.
It's coming from the ground, guys. Okay?
Yes.
It's natural.
Yes.
All right? But they want everything made in a lab. No. No, we don't want that.
We don't want test tube food.
Stop.
No test tube food.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But no, and it's been going on for a while. I'm like, look,
right.
Look, if you could grow
honestly,
organic.
I think, and listen, in certain foods, they make sure it's in the urban communities, and certain ones go to the white areas.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like, this is where all the whole, what do they call it? The numbers. I forget what numbers, because that helps to determine where those products were sent to. I forget what it's called.
Like the barcode or something on it?
The barcode, I think it's another code.
Okay, all right, but I know what you're talking about.
The
FDA stamps on there or something?
It's some type of stamp, but here, and it's numbers.
Okay.
Here's the thing with this, and I also believe that this is what's making some of our youth crazy, okay?
Okay.
They just out here doing whatever. It's like, people are like, oh my God, what is happening? Why do they do that? They're crazy. They're nuts.
Yeah.
Listen, the food in the community.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. All
that stuff they're putting out there is the problem.
Which is the same thing they did with cigarettes.
Come on now. I'm having a hard time just believing people are just growing up and they're just cuckoo. Something is happening in this generation now.
Yes.
No, something is happening.
It
okay?
is.
I don't know exactly, but I'm going to start with the food.
Okay.
In our community.
Yes. And the same thing happened with cigarettes. Menthol cigarettes.
Talk about that.
Were sent to black, where, predominantly black, etc. live. Cools, Newports, etc. And they are more addictive
Remember
than
you said
not.
They didn't put them in the white neighborhoods? Remember you said that?
Correct. So now, and the part that most people don't get, and see, and I used to smoke Newports, okay, a pack a day. Now, 2 years ago now, And when menthols run out, you won't be able to get them anymore because Biden, he put a ban on them because he said the reasons why I just said that they were sent to certain neighborhoods, right? But he was in office when they were sent to those neighborhoods. So now can you imagine every urban city area in America, everyone going through withdrawal at the same time?
Oh man, that's hectic.
Let it be summertime. Let it be hot.
That's crazy.
Give me my Newport.
And Newports help people to relax, to like chill, like calm your nerves.
I remember quitting. So, it was rough.
Man, that's something. Wow.
It was rough. So the same thing with the food. Because you can't tell me that even with, and I'll say cancer, okay, with all of the money, all of the studies, all of the race, all of the everything, why are we still seeing the numbers as high as they are or getting higher? And now I believe a lot of young people in their 40s or 30s, younger people, colon cancer.
Oh my gosh.
White, really? Etc. Yes, the colon cancer.
Wow.
So the numbers are increasing on that level. Again, why? What? You know what? It is too many people here, on the planet and definitely in the United States. So I don't know.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I don't know.
I'm glad we're talking about this. We got to really wake up out here, seriously, because they're doing everything to distract us. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And kill. But they don't want to say that part. I'm sorry. No, we didn't. Or I was going to try and think of something for reproductive, but I couldn't with food.
Well, listen to this. So Kamala Harris was on The View, and she was asked, would she have done anything different than Biden has done over the last 4 years? Her answer was, she has been part of most of the decisions that have made an impact, and there's not anything in mind that she can think of that she would change or have changed.
Wow.
That's a problem. There's a lot of things that need to be changed. So if you really feel that, and this was recent, so that means if you become president, that means you don't feel nothing should change, and you just out here telling people lies that you want to change this and that because you just said, see, that's what I'm saying about her being flip-floppy.
Wait a minute. Then we'll have 8 years of more Biden?
Listen.
No,
the lady said she 4 to 8 years like she would have changed a thing, but she out here talking about she gonna change this and that.
So 4 to 8 years.
That don't make sense. So you said one thing, but now you're saying something else. See what I'm saying? See, no, this is why I'm voting for Trump, because see, when he say something, he gonna keep saying the same thing he been telling you 10 years ago,
and then do it.
Okay?
And then do
6 months ago, whatever.
Even all the propaganda they're trying to say about him.
It doesn't change.
That he's going to do this, he's going to do that. He was in office.
He was already in office.
He didn't do it.
That's what
he
that's
did
what
do?
I don't get.
He did what
he made our country better.
But he
start with that.
He did what he said he was going to do. Period.
Now, here's another thing about this whole border thing. So remember when Trump wanted to build the wall? So boom,
yeah,
never got
it was
chance.
racist.
Never got the chance, right?
No, racist.
So now the Democrats are kicking out this, well, when we got here, Trump said, no, don't do it. First of all, y'all the ones in office. He's not. So that means he still had the power to call the shots.
Wow.
Come on. Does that even make sense? Y'all the ones in office, but y'all had to call Trump to say, hey, can we still finish the border? Finish the wall.
But Kamala said that in her presidential debate. Right? And Walt said it as well in the VP. So I'm like this. So a person who's not in office, they had the power and the clout to talk to Congress to get them to vote against you. So you know what that means to me even more so? Guess who I'm voting for?
That means y'all ain't got no power.
They don't listen to you.
They don't listen to you. Right. Exactly.
You a joke.
Exactly. They had to call Trump and confirm that it's okay to still build the wall.
Trump stopped it. Right, we won it.
I'm not buying it. Because y'all was in office. He's not, but he still got the power to call the shots.
And stop it.
I'm not trying
so you know what that means?
Listen.
I'm voting for Trump.
And even if it was true, that means y'all weak.
They are weak.
Nobody's listening to you. Not even the people that work under you.
Voting for Trump.
Come on now.
Trump 47.
I'm done with
Trump 47.
I'm done.
And you know what? Guess what? Everything that's been going on in my God, Israel, Yemen, Russia, Ukraine, etc. Not only are we funding and paying for all of this, but I believe believe that a lot of this would not be going on.
Right, if Trump was in office.
Correct.
What you're saying.
With Trump in office, it would not be going on.
And they keep talking about, the other countries, they
God.
shouldn't have been scared of Trump. He had
Why
them
not?
scared. Yeah.
Why not?
It don't make sense.
Why not? You don't want them be, so you want to be a wimp, a doormat, and all the other countries see you as weak. Weakness means that we're going to pounce on you. So if you've always been the superpower, number one, then now you're weak. Now my time to come in and get you. No, like I say, an alpha recognizes an alpha.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Trump already said,
crazy.
This will be his last time running for president. Let's get him in office, all right? We already seen what the motherfolk can do, what they did do. We don't want that. We don't want to go back to Kamala. You okay?
Oh my God. No, we don't want to go back to Obama and Biden and they're all still there.
Listen, that's all the same. They all under the same organization. Period.
Umbrella.
Yeah, umbrella, whatever you want to call it. We don't want that no more.
They're doing the same thing. Okay? It's like Biden has been a continuation of what Obama started. But it just went downhill. It hasn't gone uphill. It's going downhill. The hill is.
Okay. And if Kamala gets in office, I don't even want to discuss it because you know what?
It'll be in a history book.
No.
It'll be in a history book.
But anywho,
history book.
Well, let's talk about, climate change.
Okay.
So that's been a big issue.
Yes.
They're trying to figure out ways on how to control it because there's been floods, these hurricanes are coming through. Earthquakes, all types of things.
Right.
Do you think that's something that we can control or should even start to manipulate?
No, definitely not manipulate.
Because that's what it's going to be if we start messing with it. That's manipulation.
So then that's like, okay, now, we're playing God and we want to control the people and the weather. You can't. So what? When the sun goes up, down, the moon, etc.
They want to control it all, man. And
but how? They can't.
I guarantee you, they're gonna try to change when the sun come out, when the moon come out.
Wow.
They're gonna try to change. They're gonna try to change the color of the sky. I'm telling you.
Wow.
It's
up is already up is down, down is up.
And
you know what? I do believe that we all leave a certain amount of a carbon footprint. Okay, as far as the earth, and I take care of it. Do my part, etc. But like I was saying earlier to someone, every time there's an earthquake, underneath the plates they shift, which means where we're sitting right now, no, you don't actually see it or feel it. But as far as the earth and where we are right now, latitude, longitude, isn't the same place, latitude, longitude 50 years ago.
Right.
That's why, even if you notice, our winters have been coming more and more, they're warmer, more milder.
Yeah.
And down south, it's getting colder. But then they want to say, oh no, electric, EV vehicles, this, that, the other. Let me tell you, Delaware, the place where Biden has been in office since he was 29 years old, they don't even recycle in a lot of places.
Wow.
So before you come to me and make it mandatory that my car has Obama said the 35 miles an hour.
Delaware doesn't really recycle
No,
like
they
that.
don't. They don't. So you don't even recycle. But we all are going to get forced with an EV. Now that I think about it, he don't recycle.
Stuff, I don't really see not like out here in Philly. No. We don't do that. Yeah.
And there are places really in the county. Some places do, some places don't. Because they say it's too expensive, so they don't. So they throw everything together. Control that.
Right. Well, listen, guys, let's talk about the ways to vote.
Yes.
Mail-in ballots.
Yes.
Get to these polls.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And you can use the touchscreen if you want. If you want to use paper, you can. And in Pennsylvania, we have new machines. You know what? Learn the new machines. Until you actually use them, you won't know how to use them. And Tiff, can I mention, did I tell you about the 16th this month?
No.
Out front of Media Courthouse?
No.
It's going to be a gathering.
You said a prayer or something?
The prayer. We're praying for our leaders.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to walk around. You know what? It's a coming together, peaceful, to pray for our leaders. Doesn't matter if we like them, don't like them, voted for them, didn't vote for them. Okay. Anyone, all the pastors, because they have different things out there. It's called Faith in Blue. Those are the chaplains and all that are in, they're police officers, but they're the chaplains. So they have different events as well. So, you know what? I and a few others will be there, meet there from 5 to 6:30, October the 16th in front of Media Courthouse. And we're going to pray, sing, and we're going to walk.
Pennsylvania.
Delaware County, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And walk around that building 7 times.
Oh, wow.
You know, and I know, and some of you out there will know the reference to this walking around 7 times, but it's a peaceful one. And because, no. The church used to be the backbone of communities, the cornerstone.
That's true.
When you needed help, food, anything, the church was there. They were open to help. Now, y'all hiding in the shadows. It's like, what? What's up? Who are you? Whose report do you believe? And that's just coming from me. Whose report do you believe? Do you believe or don't you believe? It's as simple as that.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So thank you. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, anywho.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Miss Whoopi Goldberg. What's up with her? Like,
I don't like her anymore. I remember her as a comic.
I just feel like, first of all, when did The View become a political show? That's when I don't remember.
Since Whoopi made it that? Because since Whoopi made it that?
I don't know. I never remember it being like a political show ever.
And then
all of a sudden,
Barbara Walters used to be on there.
Right. But she was a news reporter.
Correct.
She wasn't in politics.
But she used to interview high-ranking people.
It doesn't matter. She still was a reporter. That was her thing. She was a reporter. So of course.
So that and The View, but she didn't make it political.
Right. So yeah, I don't know, but this goes to show the agenda that they're trying to push. They're trying to get everybody to turn into this whole political organization or whatever. You're under some type of political umbrella, whereas though to get people to persuade people,
the one world order. What is that they say? The world
America,
order.
You know,
one world
and
order.
Yeah, it's all programming, and
it is.
It's like leave people alone.
I
just report on what you need to report on.
To me, I don't know. She's like a sellout to me.
I don't know.
This is to me because I remember from when she started as a comedian. I remember her movies.
First of all, she's an actress, so why do you even?
Yeah, and she was married to Dan, whatever his name is, the guy from Cheers. And
Whoopi?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was the other way. No.
Maybe now, I don't know. Since it become popular, I don't know, but you know, I don't know. No,
okay.
Yeah, she was married to him. They're not anymore. I don't know when they separated or divorced, but no.
Oh, I never knew she had a man.
And had movies, and she was younger, and Jumping Jack Flash, and all of those.
Yeah,
but no.
You know who else is ticking me off too?
Oh.
You know, somebody made a great point about the girl Taylor Swift. I'm gonna tell you what they
said. Oh my God. I can't what?
They said, first of all, let me tell y'all something, right?
Who cares about what she says?
They keep saying that Democrats are for the people, right? And Republicans are for the wealthy. Well, let me say this. All right. The inflation that is happening, your current president and VP.
Yes.
Have a lot to do with why the inflation is so high.
Correct.
And don't tell me she can't do anything or they can't do anything.
Policies.
Because if that's the case, why is Kamala up here promising to put a ban on price gouging? You know, if that's the case, there's policies they can put in place.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yes.
Now, if they were so much for the people, 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Okay, they're having a hard time affording the basic necessities of life. Okay, so if there's so much and see Taylor Swift, see, honey, you're talking about you're voting for Kamala. You're out of touch. First of all, you don't know what that family back in the city or even in the rural areas, they can't afford, gas or a carton of eggs or whatever.
Oh my God.
And even if they can afford it, it's taking so much from them. You know what I'm saying? So now they got to pick and choose what they can buy, and you're out of touch. You don't know.
Yes, no, you don't.
You don't know. You don't know.
Do you even go to the store?
Okay, so think about that. Do you really care about people, or are you just all about yourself, Taylor? That's what I want to know, because you're really pissing me off. I don't like that.
Your daughters listen to her stuff?
I'm for the people.
Do they listen to her music?
Well, no.
I don't listen to her music.
No.
I don't know.
I mean,
I want her to just, you know what, do your thing, shut up, and
vote for who you're gonna vote for.
Yeah.
Blah, say blah.
Don't be like
don't be
Taylor
out here
Swift
trying to persuade people.
No.
Okay, because you have a lot of dumb young followers. All right, that don't know any better.
So call me. You got a problem? Call me.
All right,
you can find me out there.
You know, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah,
no, yeah, I'm like, who cares about her and the football player? And
they don't care about the people.
No.
All right. They keep saying, oh, the Republicans are always worrying about cutting taxes for the wealthy. What? You know, I had this guy ask me. He said,
"What?
Look at your taxes now.
And
versus when Trump was in office. And
how much comes out of your pay? How much comes out of your pay?
No, like when you file your taxes.
Oh, and how much less you get?
I said, you know what? And I never really thought about it. But then when he said that, I said, you know what? Over the course of the years that I have filed, right? Since Biden has been in office, I've noticed the money that I was getting back, lower and lower and lower. Am I crazy?
No,
like, I think this is really happening. I noticed that, and I'm like,
I got one better for you. I got one better for you. There are people, including my son, who his 2020 federal income tax return, he still has not received it. Wow. And he's not the only one. I know many people that said that they haven't gotten theirs back. So
don't tell me that, oh, you're getting less money. Oh, now that, you'll be getting less money if Trump was in office. My taxes did not look like how they've been looking the last 3-4 years. No. I can tell you that now.
No, exactly. Right? And I'm self-employed.
Maybe it's me.
And I've been having to pay. I had to pay last year. I had to pay.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not adding up.
No, make it make sense. Me. No, it's not you.
Okay,
it's not you.
You notice the same thing.
It's because it's true. It's their policies and what they're doing. We are paying to take care of everyone else. He
tried to make a point, and he made the point that I'm voting the right way.
Exactly. Look at your paycheck. And for the people out there, I'm just like, can you give them their tax returns? And I've taken him to the IRS buildings locally. Yeah. And they be like, oh, no, it's coming. It's coming. It's been coming for the past 2 years. That'd be that's a wonderful orgasm like that coming for 2 years, right? Sorry.
Guys. So this was a great show. We just have to wrap it up now. We are out of time again. But we will be back next week.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, enjoy your week.